Hello everyone, this is Usma Jobwali. Today I have watched a video that was by Jeremy Heimans that was related to new power. So what he said in this TED talk is that he was an activist from his childhood. When he was 11 years old, he always has a feeling that he can change the world. So Jeremy has made a video where he was speaking that we have many problems and especially the financial ones. So these problems, if we can only divert 10% of each annual military fund towards these problem like debt, environment, health, malnutrition, and children's problems, so we can solve these problems that can make real improvements because these are threatened for our society. So we spend too much on our military while we should focus on urgent problems. He said that he was an unusual child and he tried to stop the first Gulf War and atomic nuclear war. He made tool that was a fax machine with the help of which he tried to stop these wars. And he used to travel around the world and he met with Nobel Prize winners, world leaders, and he campaigned for environmental and human rights issues. So he compared this with a young girl that he used a fax machine, but that has the limitation. But there was a young girl, he was just 11 years old, and she started a campaign to save her school from being demolished because at that time that they for the Olympics parking, they were demolishing those schools. So she used a tool called pressure cooker, with the help of which she identified the right decision people, and they made a website. And with the help of that website, they connected with they invited different people to text message guardians to become message guardian. And whenever the bulldozers come to that to demolish that school building, people would receive a message, and they just make the human chain around the that school. And within just 72 hours, thousands of people joined, and the media paid attention, and the mayor of that society decided not to demolish that school, and the school was saved. So he just by with this example, he told that there are two powers that you can use: old power and new power. So what is old power? It is usually held by the few people like governments or new companies, big companies, and that flows from top to bottom. But the new power, that is created by many people, and it flows from bottom to top, and like social media or public movements. So he also gave an example that like Airbnb does not own its own property, but it is yet the largest accommodation providers in the world. Similarly, the traditional banks are also being challenged by new technologies. So the thing is that new power is not always positive. It can be useful for harmful purposes. So if someone is using Facebook, it doesn't mean that they understand new power. So he also gave an example of Syria, that in Syria there was a group called White Helmets, and White Helmets they were saving lives, and people all around the world, they start supporting them. So the conclusion is that we have the power to mobilize millions of people. But the real purpose is that whether we are using this new power to help those who are less powerful. And this video teaches us an important lesson that power is no longer limited to governments or big institutions. Ordinary people now have the ability to create change. So thank you for listening me.